हम रिकॉर्ड कर ले रहा है, वो फोटो ले रहा है। हाँ हम रिकॉर्ड ले रहे हैं। सुबह हम रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं, तुम फोटो ले ले।
La maison à Rome.
Oh, c'est là, mon gars. Non, on peut tout faire. On peut tout faire. On peut tout faire.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Are we all here?
Yes.
You are here. For almost 48.
38, 38.
68.
30.
38. 38. Looks like there are 68. Maybe you ate a lot.
अरे यार काम का चीज़ बताओ ना। 38, 28 अरे काम का चीज़ बोलो बोलने। 38, 28 का काम।
Where are we now? Okay, when inside the parking lot, we were in Italy, you know? But as soon as we met these pillars, you know, we entered a different country. Okay, this is the only case in the world. Can you all understand English? Yes, yes. Oh, excellent. Because I don't speak English. That's it. Not yet. So, as soon as we walked through this colonnade here, we met another country. This is the only case in the world where a foreign city encircles what? A foreign country. A foreign city is Rome, you know? And the foreign country is the Vatican City-State, which is the smallest sovereign state in the world. I said sovereign because the leader of this state is the Pope. This is the only case in the world where one man, namely Pope Francesco, okay, runs all the three powers in his hands: legislative, executive, jurisdictional, but without behaving as a dictator. Definitely not. Okay? This is the only case in the world. This is the Garden of Paradise, you know? Well, the Pope is not the Pope is the leader, is the chief of the smallest country, but you know, he is assisted by many other people called cardinals. The cardinal is one step before becoming a pope. When cardinals gather inside the Sistine Chapel, it means that they want to elect a pope, okay? And the one among them that receives 2/3 of the votes becomes the new pope. When does a pope become a pope? When does a cardinal become a pope? When the previous pope, yes, you know, has passed away. Okay? But this time, in the year 2013, his predecessor, namely Pope Benedict XVI, because of serious healthy reasons, he decided to resign. Okay? Over the last 2,000 years, yes, approximately 2,000 years, how many popes actually have resigned? No?
74.
Including the last one, okay? Why did I say over the 2,000 years? Because actually the first pope, the first leader of the first Christian community was Peter. Peter, the oldest among the apostles, the first followers of Jesus. Jesus had died in Jerusalem, and the 12 apostles, 11 was one of them, and actually Judas, you know, and then 11 out of the 12 apostles decided to go about Jesus, okay? Peter came to Rome, okay? We are now in St. Peter's Square, okay? Because Peter came to Rome. Peter lived in Rome for 30 years by preaching, and then during the very first persecution against Christians organized by Emperor Nero between the year 64 and 67 AD, Peter died. Where? Where you see the square? Where you see the obelisk? See the obelisk in the middle of the square? Wait, he died along with hundreds and hundreds of Christians that got crucified here. Crucifixion was the worst capital execution. Okay? And Peter wanted to get crucified, turned upside down. Okay? Because Jesus had been crucified vertically, but Peter said, you know, I'm not Jesus at all, you know. I don't deserve crucifixion vertically, but I want to pain more and suffer more before dying. That's why he got turned upside down. Okay? Well, he died here along with many other Christians. Then, once dead, they got removed from the crosses and buried where? Within the closest underground necropolis. For healthy reasons and hygienic reasons, within the Roman Empire, it was strictly forbidden by law to bury people where? Within the walled city or walled towns or even walled village. So the inhabited area was strictly forbidden. So all the necropolis, the cemeteries, were built underground outside any walled village, town or city. Here, 2,000 years ago, it was countryside. There was nothing. The old city of Rome, the one we're going to see later, was way out of here, okay? Was actually across the riverbank, okay? Was along the eastern riverbank. Now we are along the western riverbank, okay? So Peter was buried where you see, in a while, the church itself. So the church itself was erected above what? The underground cemetery. You know, housing lots of bodies of many Christians, including the one of Peter's. Okay? Clear? Yeah. That's why we are here. You see the palace ahead of you, behind the colonnade. You see in front of you. Now, that very palace, the very last grayish palace, you see, is where the top floor.
चलेगा ऊपर चढ़ते ऊपर जाके जाना
That's where, sorry, the people are parking.
উপরে না পড়লে হবে ওরমভাবে আগে আগে পড়লে হবে
This is the largest square within the smallest country in the world. Okay? No, you're going to see in a while is the church, the largest Christian temple in the world, the largest in the world. Okay, Christian temple, namely a church. And the church is part of the Vatican City State. Okay, but since the church is open to everybody without distinction, they will never ask you, never whether you are Christian or not. The church is open to everybody, willing to go and see the church. And that's why passports are not required. But what we are, so this is the show of Garden of Paradise, believe me. Something different, never exists in the rest of the world. So, where you see the palace, straight ahead of you, that's where the government of this small country is. You find the Secretary of State. there. You find the Department of Foreign Office. You find the Department for Health, because there are some hospitals run by the Vatican City, okay? Charity organizations like the one naming after Mother Teresa from Calcutta, which is the building, but we will see that on the way back to the parking lot, okay? It's still run by the Vatican City, okay? So that mission in Calcutta gets money from the Vatican too, okay? Donations from all over the world, including, of course, the Vatican City, okay? Well, then the Pope lives up there, where you see, you should go and live there. It's not moved there, in there yet, okay? But that's the regular apartment for popes. So top floor, the first 3 windows from the right, that's where any pope, ever since the late 1500s, you know, has lived, in there, okay? Now, let's move and go through the security check.
No.
Security check, security check. Baba, security check আছে কিন্তু security check
पासपोर्ट नहीं चेक
Hey, bravo.
Because tomorrow is Wednesday, and every single Wednesday morning, it has always been like this. The Pope comes out on the church steps where you see the canopy. That's where the Pope stands for his speech, his meeting with a crowd. 13,000 chairs are here. So tomorrow morning, from 10 to 12:30, the Pope addresses the crowds here in several different languages. And the Pope runs over here and through the paths and stops and meets and greets and shakes hands, you know, and kisses babies and help, you know, and the sick ones and the elderly, you know, before reaching the steps.
এখানে চেয়ারে বসে প্রতি বুধবার তারা আমাদের বসে কপের স্পিচ দাঁড়িয়ে স্পিচ দেয় দোকান ভাষাতে স্পিচ দেয় উনি না ওখান থেকে স্টেজে বেরিয়েছে প্রথম মিট করে গ্রিটিং করে তারপরে স্পিচ প্রতি বুধবার
गाड़ी तो अंदर अलाउड है लग रहा है
Ah, bravo.